Hello, hello. Let's go over the 10 checks you can do this spring for your system that you can do. Not professionals, you don't need contractors. What you can do for your system this spring before the warm weather starts. And we'll start with the first one, which is always my favorite. It's always my favorite. Replace air filters. Replace your air filters. Now, studies have shown that replacing your air filter can affect your efficiency at home 5 to 15%. Can affect your efficiency by 5 to 15%. That's a big number. And that's again, you don't need a professional, you don't need a contractor. It's something you can do yourself. Now, what gets confusing is all of the options available when you get to the store. You go to the store and you got aisles of filters and MERV ratings, and you got some for 69 cents, and you got some for $10, and then you have some for like, uh, 30, $40. You're like, which one should I get? Well, that you do need a professional for. So when we come out to your home, if you're not a club member, if we do the summer cool spectacular, it's a great time to ask, what kind of filter do I need? Is my duct system tight? Is my home tight? Is it loose? Can I get a better filter? Do I need a cheaper filter? Which is the best filter for my unit? So, the number one thing you can do is replace your air filter. Number two, ceiling fans. Switch the direction of the ceiling fans. Now, we talked before in the fall and the winter of the ceiling fans need to be going clockwise. That way, the hot air from above comes down into the living space. Well, in the summertime and springtime, we want to reverse that. So we want to go counterclockwise, and we want to create a wind chill effect in the home. Um, that wind chill effect is big because imagine you sitting outside on a 70-degree day, sun shining, no breeze, sun shining right on you, 70 degrees, no breeze. It's warm, right? Now, it's in the same spot, but you got like a 5-10 mile an hour breeze. Feels a little better, right? Now, you move the shade with that same breeze going. Now it's maybe even a little chilly. That is the wind chill effect. You want to create that effect in your home so you don't have to set the temperature so low in the house. You can actually turn the ceiling fan on and create that wind chill effect. Important note, only use ceiling fans in the room you're in. The ceiling fan is not doing any good turning and working when no one's in the room. It works on the wind chill effect, and it doesn't work until you're actually in the room. So if you're not in the room, there's no reason to have the ceiling fan on. Next, clean your vents with the damp cloth or mild detergent. Now, for me personally, I use my vacuum cleaner. Go to you've seen it before. You go to a return grill, it's dusty, a little dirty. It's been a long winter, or it's been a long summer and a winter, and you haven't done it in a while. You want to clean that off with a damp cloth, or do like me, use the vacuum. I'm not a big fan of dust in my house. Um, so I like using the vacuum cleaner because it's over, it's gone, it's in the vacuum. Clean those grills, make sure they're dirt and dust free so they can breathe and have the right amount of airflow. Next, items that may need a good spring cleaning. So we're talking about spring cleaning. Go ahead and dust those items that need to be cleaned. For me at my house, it's usually around the TV. That's probably the most visible place. I'm sure dust piles up somewhere else, but The most visible to me, anyway, is around the TV. So make sure all that's clean, and make sure all this is going to help your unit run more efficiently. If you have less dust getting on the filter or less dirt getting beyond that filter into the unit itself is going to run more efficiently. All right, clean pet supplies. So we're talking about beds and toys and clothes. I go back to my example. We have a cat, Vegas, in the house. Vegas, the cat, and he loves what he loves to do is, especially if you get clothes out the dryer, you fold them, you put them down. He loves to sit directly on the clothes, on the towels. He likes to sit on those. Well, the problem is that Vegas has cat hair that sheds. So his bed, his toys, any clothes he's been on, all that needs to be washed and cleaned because you don't want that pet dander, which is eventually going to get airborne and eventually go into that grill. So make sure you get those clean. Also, it's it may seem very simple on this one. It may seem very simple, but it's something that happens quite often when seasons change. Adjust your thermostat for the warmer weather. What I mean, if you're not using the auto function, which I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of auto, right? If you're not using auto, you have it on heat and you want cooling, you need to switch the thermostat over to cooling. Switch the thermostat over to cooling. Sounds simple, but can be missed, especially we're all busy, we're all doing things. We want air conditioner, we want the air conditioner on in the house. We need to make sure the thermostat is set on cooling. And the next tip, while you're already sitting on cooling, go ahead and turn on. See if the AC is working, because you don't want to be on that first hot day of the year and you call for AC, nothing happens. So go ahead right now, test out the AC, make sure it's working. If you're not one of our club members, you need to go ahead and get it cleaned, checked up, make sure you're good to go for the summer. We have a very special offer right now that it's called the Summer Cool Spectacular. Last year we had such a demand, we actually had to shut this offer down. So probably for a limited time, Summer Cool Spectacular. Take advantage of it. Simmons1hour.com. Just go to Simmons1hour.com. You'll see it right there on the home screen. Simmons1hour.com. But schedule your AC unit to be checked and cleaned. Get ready for the summer. One of the benefits of our Summer Cool is that we actually give you a 6-month breakdown free guarantee, which will obviously last you all summer. 6-month breakdown free guarantee. After that, you need to clean around the outside of the unit. You want a 1 to 2 foot clearance on the outdoor unit. We're talking about from trees, from branches, from brushes, from anything that can stop the airflow up on the outdoor coil. You want it to be clear. So a good rule, 1 to 2 feet around the outside unit of clearance, will you'll be good to go. 1 to 2 feet, good to go. We've been to a few homes with branches or bushes, trees, kind of blocking the airflow of the outdoor coil, which is not good because one of the things we do with the Summer Cool Spectacular is clean the outdoor unit. That's important because it makes for greater airflow for the outdoor coil. Well, it doesn't matter if you got a branch or a tree running into it. You want to make sure it's clear, it's clean around the outdoor or the unit. Also, while you're out there, that same damp rag, you can spot clean any dirt, debris, on the outside of that unit, make it run more efficient. Now, if you decide to go with the summer cool, we'll take care of all of that. If you have a bush or a tree problem around the unit, we'll bring it to your attention. But the Summer Cool Spectacular will also save you quite a few preventive measures so you can go through a summer and be confident that your system is running as efficiently as it can. So the Summer Cool Spectacular would do that for you. Also, with the 6-month breakdown free guarantee, you go to simmons1hour.com, check out the details. But those are the 10 items you can check yourself before the warm weather starts. If you want a free copy of this one-page PDF, all you have to do is go to simmons1hour.com/spring. I think I linked it up in the notes here. simmons1hour.com/spring, and we're glad to get it over to you. Also, if you think about it, read up on the Summer Cool Spectacular. Take advantage of it, because again, we had to cut this off last year because of demand. I don't want you to be in that position, so take advantage of it while it lasts.